Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is the new upcoming game from Capcom, which is a remaster of the 2006 game Dead Rising. But is this one dead on arrival? Let's find out.
What? Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies. What would you call them?
Hey there everybody, my name is Warwick and welcome to Warwick Reviews. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a fantastic day or night, wherever you may be listening or watching. Really appreciate it. I do a lot of reviews here, a lot of reviews and previews on not just games, but also products and various things in between. So I'm sure you better find something to your liking outside of this video. You better find links for areas all over the place. Check out my channel. Hey, while you're there, why don't you subscribe as well? Then you won't miss a video. But today we're going to be talking about Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. I've got a preview from Capcom, so a big shout out to Capcom for the preview code. I really appreciate it. And what we're going to do, just go through a little bit about my thoughts and feelings of the game so far, what I've played, and a bit more information about the game as a whole, and let you know what I think. But again, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you haven't, please give us the video a like, subscribe. But without further ado, we'll get stuck in. So, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, or DRDR for short, is a remaster of the original Dead Rising game that came out in 2006, almost 20 years ago, which isn't concerning at all. It's only 2024. It's fine. Time is a weird soup. Don't worry about it. But yeah, this is a remaster. It's called remaster, although really you can class it more as a remake more than anything else. But we'll talk about a bit more why that is the case later on. But basically, you find yourself, you are playing the character called Frank West, who is a freelance photographer, journalist, who has got like a scoop of something big going on in a small town in Colorado. And so they've hired a helicopter to go in and investigate. And at first, Frank thinks it's rioters and stuff. And then as we sort of land and realize that things are a bit more unusual, let's put it that way, and realize that actually it's zombies and they have taken over or trying to take over the mall. And it's basically your job to find out what's going on, why it's going on, and survive through 3 days, game days anyway. So you've got 72 hours before you get picked up again. And through this, you meet various characters, try to save various characters. A lot of them may not survive and stuff. They sometimes help you, and also you pick up information as you go. You start talking to certain characters who have like information that you may need, and you basically go through that. But the main premise of Dead Rising as the series as well, which by the way, this is the first new game for 10 years since the last one. So it's been quite a while. But basically the premise of Dead Rising is it's like a sandbox type game where you use anything and everything to disposal to defeat zombies and survive. So chairs, sofas, baseball bats, frying pans, tills, other people's hands, zombie meat. Basically, almost anything that you think of in a mall, you can pick up and use as a weapon, either melee or throwing. And it's a lot of fun. The games are designed to be fun. They're a bit goofy, not taken too seriously. Obviously, there's a story, but in main purpose, it's like a sandbox where you try to just use what's available and just see what works. And your playstyles have a lot of fun just to survive. You can tell by the layout, from the very get-go, it says how many zombies you've killed. So it's very much about using the weapons to disposal, basically. With this, as it is called Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster, it is a remaster of the first game. It is, I would say it's more of a remake because there is a lot that they've done with this. Brand new graphics, which is in the RE engine, which supports 4K and up to 60 frames per second. All new 3D models for all the characters and more realistic zombies. And actually, I'm sure you've seen in the video so far, you can see that the RE engine is really good with like gore and like zombie effects. They've really nailed it with that engine. So also you can see that there also improved save functions. So before the saves are very scarce, and now you've got additional save points and also auto save feature, which is great. So you go through a big moment, you perish, and then you realize you have to go all the way back to your previous save. So it's a better save functionality. Modern control set, so it allows your player to like move while shooting. There is an option to play either like modern or classic if you want to. So you've got options there. The AI has been improved, so survivors are hopefully a bit more smart and actually help you rather hinder you. The photography, you can shoot in different ways, more options than in the original game. Interface has been updated, and also additional voiceovers as well as new voice for Frank. And so what it is called a remaster, DRDR, it's I would say it's very much more than just a remaster. Like, they've done a lot of work, but also made sure to keep the essence of Dead Rising. If you do like for like, you can tell it's the same story beats, same sort of cutscenes, but they've obviously improved it and a lot of quality of life in the game. And I had a great time with this. I had a really, really fun time. I remember playing Dead Rising 1 all those years ago. Great time just smashing zombies and just picking things up and just throwing things. And that joy and that sort of exploration was there again, playing it. Like, it felt like I was playing it again for the first time, exploring these new things, going, oh, a baseball, oh, a sofa, I can roll that. There's a bit where I sort of use it to like roll as like a bowling ball, which was great. It was really fun. The photography aspect was really good. Like, there's some elements where it's like you get loads of points, and the more points you get, more skills you get. And it handled really well. It looked fantastic. Like, they've done a really good job to implement the RE engine into Dead Rising, and they've done a really good job with that. I'm really a fan of Frank West's design. I think they've changed a little bit, more so than people may have wanted, but I think it works really well, and the voice acting is great, and all the voice acting is really good. And just had a really, really fun time with it. Really fun. It very much felt like playing Dead Rising when I was a lot younger for the first time, and that joy and sort of that sandbox. Like, I could do anything I wanted. I can explore, I can kill in these zombies and stuff, I can help or hinder certain people. So I do want to save these couple, or do I want to leave them to perish? You know, you make that decision and stuff. And I left wanting to play more. And I think that's a great testament to the game that they've got so far. Obviously, it's a preview, so obviously there are still things being worked on. It's not the final version. But I think Capcom's put a lot of love into this, and it shows. And I think anyone, especially played Dead Rising, will love this just as much as those who played it for the first time. And if you're new to it, I mean, what better way to get into the franchise? There are extra versions that you can pre-order, and you get various different like character costumes and stuff. And some of the ones I got here is very fun. I audibly out loud laughed when I saw the liquor one. And as you can see, I used it. All the costumes do show in the cutscenes. So if you're thinking, oh, I was going to show the basic model, it does not. As you can see, I tested it, and it's showing liquor interacting with the characters. And the liquor looks fantastic. It looks a bit odd walking on two legs. Normally it's crawling. But no, they've done a great job with that. And obviously you've got like a Mega Man. And there's I think there's 21 different costumes you can get throughout the game. Some you get in-game, and obviously there's some through pre-orders. So if you are liking the look or what you saw so far, I recommend the deluxe versions and checking out what versions. Also, each costume comes with background music. So for example, Liquor comes with Lumen Dread from Resident Evil Remake, which is really cool. So you have that playing through like the speakers through them all, and that's a really nice touch. And yeah, I just had a really, really fun time. I think Capcom, again, have done a lot of work on this, and it just really shows it's fun. They've not forgotten what the game is all about. It's a bit goofy. It's a bit silly. It's fun. You know, the story, obviously, there's an element of investigation in that as well. But for the most part, it's just about what can I do to these zombies? What sort of things I can do? And again, I had a wonderful time with it, and I cannot wait to play more and for other people to check it out as well. But yeah, that is my sort of preview of Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. Again, thank you so much to Capcom for the preview code. I really appreciate it. I love checking out these games and being trusted to give out my thoughts and stuff. So I really appreciate it. Check out my other reviews if you haven't already. I've got some really cool reviews. I've done all sorts of different games, indies, triple A's, horror games, all sorts, and as well as like products like Corsair and like streaming products as well. So you can check out some of that there. Got some shorts, which is quite funny for my Twitch, which is where I stream, because I mainly stream on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/Warwick. But I'm sure you better find me in various socials or around wherever the interwebs are. But thank you so much for watching. Please take care. We'll see you next one. Bye-bye.